Well, this is another video of my Arcanist healer, and maybe I'm getting better at making these videos, but I'm probably not. Anyway, I do try, so I hope you enjoy the video. And so here's the skills I've got for healing. An Arcanist healer, if she doesn't have any Arcanist healing spells other than that ultimate, so I'm going to try out some different ones and see if I like them. I'm using mostly, well, I'm using on the bar just traditional healing with the restoration staff, and I've got that undaunted energy ball. So I'm going to pick some of these other ones that are Arcanist, at least two more. I want to pick at least two more Arcanist healing spells to put into healing to make it more like an Arcanist healer. I think you know, I can't really call it that if I don't. So let's look at them and see what we got. Now that the last one, the runic one, that's the one I'm going for. That's what I've got, and I need to change over some things. Maybe I'll put one in that one. Let's see what I've got. Okay, all right. That looks a lot like Fake Carver, and people think I'm trying to fight, you know, the monsters in a dungeon and not healing, and I don't want them to get the wrong impression of me. Although I like that one. Look at that. It puts a shield around whatever you aim at, and my companion was pretty happy about it. Maybe I should use that one, but let's see what else they've got. Now, this is what I'm wearing, and I figured you'd like to see it. I'm wearing the Bogdan Monster set. I can say it now. I figured it out. I'm probably still saying it wrong, but anyway, it puts down this totem, and it's two pieces, and it's pretty cool. If not, use chalk thorns, but it just blinds everybody. That's a two-piece monster set, and it throws out this plant that heals everybody. Well, it heals, seems like it heals one person at a time. This one, this totem, can heal a whole bunch of people. But anyway, I'm wearing Hollow Fang Thirst, which is a healer outfit. I don't want to call it armor because it's a robe. But yeah, yeah, it's gear. Yeah, you wear it, and then on my rings and amulet, it's all worm raiment, which gives you a lot more mana. I just want as much mana as I can so I don't run out. Plus, it buffs the rest of the people in the group and gives them more mana too, so they get something out of it also. And that's a big thing with groups. They want you to bring something to the table that you can help them if you're a support character like a healer or a tank. Otherwise, it seems like you're offending them pretty bad by being selfish and not bringing anything to help them with whatever it is, you know, the dungeon or trial they're doing. So yeah, I'm wearing all that. Let's go back to skills, see what else we got. Now, I don't have any points in this. I only got one more point left. This is a brand new character. I could go around and make a bunch more skill points, easy. But I want to see what I can do with it, so I'm gonna put that and try that out. That'll just grow and morph and get better. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I like that. Yes, that's nice. And look at that big ring on the ground. I hope they see that. So that's a keeper. Let's keep that one. What do you think, companion? Is that good? I think he approves. All right, let's see what else we got. And there's my stats. I can always throw one of those. See, I sometimes just randomly push buttons. Something decided it wanted to attack us there real quick. Whenever I run out of mana, because I've been overly healing everything, then I usually pull up that altar right next to the tank, because they're right up next to whatever it is. Because I've got like I think it's 10 or 11 tanks. And so that's my stats up there. And look, my mana is in the 20-something thousand, and along with the health. And I want to get that mana up. And my crafter, which is a tank and can craft everything, I think I can craft me something to bring that mana up and max it out. Now here's what I've done, and I'm pretty sure I put them in all the wrong things, but at least I put them in the top 4 slots in each bar at the top. Now if you've not done this because you're not aware of it like I was, then you probably need to do this. And you can always go back and change them. I probably will too. I need to. I'll go back and change it, but I'll go look around different things people are doing online and see what they think. Somebody that knows what they're doing. But yeah, if you don't put those in there, no matter what you got down there, it's better than not having nothing. So you actually have to assign those to the top part. I guess the rest of these that you didn't assign count for something. At least I hope they do. If they don't, why do it? So I hope they count. I think they do, because I do pretty good before I started. I don't know if it's good, but I do all right before I even learned to slot anything up there. I have a whole bunch of tanks, and they're pretty tough. Maybe this will make them tougher by actually slotting things up at the top. So anyway, I'm kind of reviewing this with you. If you haven't seen this yet, and I put this one skill up there because I'm going to go stand next to a tank and put down that altar. And I kind of want to survive through that long enough to get it up there and get back. So I'm probably going to get out of here just a second, and then I'll cut all this out in the video. But that's a neat skill. See, these are my attack skills. So, you know, I can go around and attack stuff overland. I even killed a world boss. I think it was a kind of weak world boss. There's some world bosses that are just tough as nails, and they'll drain you. I usually like to get the vampire skill drain, so I can drain on them while they're draining on me, because they'll just drain you right on down. I'm going to be running Vaults of Madness, and I get murdered. I cut that part out, of course, by the second monster, the actual second one in. It's a wraith, and it picks somebody to murder each time you go through there, unless you get lucky. Now that's Colovian beef noodle soup, and my crafter, I made it with my crafter, and it ups your mana amount, your max mana, magicka, okay? So I took the wrong thing there. Now I'm taking the right thing, okay? So I'm taking the right thing. So I'm thinking this will overwrite what I just did. Let's go check. Let's go look. Character, look at that. Okay, wait a minute. Did it? Yes. It upped my, well, it says it did it by 0 and 0, so I must be maxed out. Now, I don't know. If you know what that means, you can let me know. But that's pretty cool. Let's look at my character. All I know is when I look at this now, I am 30-something thousand in magic. 30-something thousand in magic. Now I'm in the Vaults of Madness trying all this out. So I have a gob of magic. Now what I should do, and then when I run it again, is I'm going to load up on some magic potions and slot them. I'm not really good at moving that little bar around, you know, the little thing on the left. This goes left, right, up, down. And I can do it up, but I'll forget. And I probably should put some potion down there or up there. And the potion will be mana, I think. I think mana would be good. I usually put health on there. So anyway, I'm healing away here. I'm not going to run the whole dungeon. This is a commentary, and I skip around. I'm just got to test drive the healing abilities with the new Arcanist healing skills I put on it. This thing likes to grab me up off the ground and just hold me there. I think it's, don't know what it's trying to do to me, but it didn't seem to have much effect. Alright, I'm healing away. See, watch the bar. It's got a lot of mana. What it's doing is letting my mana build back up, and nobody can blame me because I'm stuck up in the air. I can't heal them when I'm stuck in the air. Alright, now I can go back and heal people some more. Gotta heal them a lot. Alright, now, this is the next part here, and I put up the altar, because if that tank will just stand still, and there are some parts where it does, then I can put an altar right next to him. See all that healing? I'm just going to town on it. And there that Bogdan totem came up, and that hemoglobin thing that the Hall of Fame thirst makes, that's what it makes. It makes this ball of the blood, and then when it bursts, everybody around it gets healed that's in your group. So it's like an auto healer, and then the totem's an auto healer, and then you have to heal. So you got 2 auto healers, and then you're healing as well. So I'm going to throw the energy ball. There we go. I'm right behind the tank. That's where I should be. Right behind the tank. Well, I moved over to the side. You know, I'm going to get clobbered. But that's okay. I can handle it. Not a big deal. I'm going to stand right... Well, I was. Stand right next to the tank. And heal the tank and heal people. Probably need to throw another altar down. So yeah, I'm definitely doing the whole healing thing. Kind of hard to heal when you're knocked down to the ground. You gotta get back up. This thing likes me a lot. I don't know why. Alright, now I'm on to this part. And I'm just seeing if I can just stand there and put an altar and heal people. How tough am I? I don't know. Must be fairly tough. But not to that race at the very start. It just nailed me with a one-shot. So be careful of that if you're ever... And you've probably seen it in Vaults of Madness. It might not have been you, but somebody else. But I love this dungeon for all the crazy jumping around. It's like playing Crash Bandicoot or something. But that one's gone. So, you know, I didn't attack anything. No one can blame me for being like a fake healer. I healed the whole time. Now we're right here at the stairs, and I'm healing and doing some Arcanist healing. And I ran out of magic. I mean, I've got so much. So I probably should put, instead of health there, I probably should put a mana potion and then bring that up better. Quicker. Faster. Because I've already maxed out the health, I think. It's just I'm using so much of it. Now maybe I'm reading this wrong and I haven't maxed out the health. So let me know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just learning as I go. And I've had some really good responses on my videos. Some people just tell me, hey, you're horrible. Well, I already knew that. They're not telling me anything I didn't know. I've been playing this for since 2016, and I was just a farmer for a long time, and then I was an assassin. All I did was just kill people, and it wasn't all that great. But then one time somebody said, hey, a friend of mine said, let's do some dungeons. And I said, those are scary. Well, you know, you never know till you try. So I just started doing normal dungeons. That's about where I'm at now. And I've done all the normal dungeons. Usually, I've done a few vet dungeons too, but as a healer, because I really don't think I'm all that great as a DPS or a tank and that kind of thing. But I wanted to make better healers. I want to make a good healers. So if I if I do a vet dungeon, it will be, you know, a good run for everybody, and I can help them. So yeah, now we're at the end. After I get done with this, I'm going to show you my terrible decorating skills in this house I have, because I didn't know what else to do. I do have an armory station that I don't know how to use. But I put a bunch of trophies in there. Quite a few. I put an attack dummy. I got an attack dummy somehow, and a jester. And it's just, don't decorate your place like I did. It looks morbidly horrible. But anyway, here I am. I'm just healing away. And a lot of this, at least three of these is Arcanist skills. The ultimate and two others. But I wanted to keep some of the traditional skills like radiating healing and the ball, the energy ball. And of course the altar. You gotta, you know, if you run out of magicka, you need that altar. Okay, so here's my horrible place. This is the first time I've taken this character in here, and they've got to be, well, they can't be thinking anything, you know, because they're not real. But if they could, they'd say, oh my gosh, this is horrible. And they'd be right. There's Armory Station. All my characters but this one are vampires, and every time you get around an Armory Station, it wants to unvampire you. So I don't know. I'll probably try to use it with this one. Maybe there's something I can do. If you know, let me know. That's the only station I've got in here. And then the rest of it's just decorations other than this attack dummy thing here that you can attack. And I've made some chests. See, my crafter can craft all 9 traits in light, heavy, and medium, and has a ton of different furniture. Because that's what I do. Whenever any of my characters collect a pattern or recipe, I just put it in the bank and then draw it out with that one character. And then that one just makes all the armor or equipment and gear. It made the gear that this one's wearing. So I'm going to have a video I'm going to make on just that one, so I can show you some of the stuff you can make, you know, a crafter. But it just took time. It just took a lot of time to learn all the traits and gather a whole bunch of recipes. And that Colovian beef noodle soup is pretty good stuff. Well, it looks like time's about over, and thank you for watching my rambling video, and that's all I can say, and goodbye.